The first ever sleepover on one of the greatest architectural feats in human history. That's how Airbnb described the chance to spend a night on the Great Wall of China. But a good night's sleep became a nightmare. Kerry Allen told me more.
Airbnb promoted this competition for people to stay up the Great Wall last week, and they promoted it within mainland China and overseas, and it got a lot of attention. People were very excited to stay. They could have a night up the modern Great Wonder of the World. It was very exciting, but there was a lot of concern actually within mainland China because the Great Wall is a UNESCO heritage site and it's classed as a cultural relic. So people were really concerned, and they were saying, how have Airbnb had the permission to do this? Does this mean that there might be damage to the Great Wall if they're going to bring a bed up and for people to stay on the Great Wall? And they were really concerned.
That's what I was just about to ask you. How is this going to work? Were they building kind of a little room next to the Great Wall of China? Were people just going to be in sleeping bags? Or did they give any indication of how it would happen?
They did say that they were going to bring up things to the site. They were going to bring up beds to the site so that people could stay there. But according to the local authority in Beijing, they hadn't actually had permission to do this. So they've turned around today and said they've reached an agreement with Airbnb that this is not going to go ahead.
I imagine not so much of an agreement, just that they were told that this was not going to happen at all. How much kind of reverence is given to the Great Wall in China?
Oh, it's the most important thing. I mean, bear in mind there are 1.4 billion people in China. A lot of Chinese people haven't seen the Great Wall, and Beijing is looked on as the city of prestige where opportunities happen. So people want to go there and they want to see this, and it's documented in history, the history of the Great Wall. So people do really think that this is one of the most important sites in China. And the majority of comments on Sina Weibo, which people use instead of Facebook or Twitter, have been really, really angry about Airbnb possibly doing this. They've been saying that they think that the site has historical culture and it should be more protected than it is.